Hello, hello. We are going to do just a quick video showing how to use the designs I make and sell on my Etsy shop that are for water slide. You just print and cut them onto water slide for cups and stuff. I don't know if I have any out here. No. Let me see. Okay. Like, these are printed on water slide. You would let your machine cut it out and then you would put it on a cup, but you can also use the same files and have it sublimated onto material. So we are going to do a quick video on how to do that. I already have a file that I want to use to print, so I'm going to open it up. And when you print these, you need to make sure that your image is mirrored. So this is the image that I'm going to do, and this design here is one of my water slide images. So I'm just going to flip it so that it's backwards. We're going to go up to print, and then of course I'm going to tell it to print to my Sublimation printer. The settings that I use to do this, it is the Text R paper that I'm going to print on, which is a special sublimation paper. You can print directly just on regular copy paper and it works just fine. But I'm going to go up and I'm going to do plain paper, high quality. And I'm going to tell it to go ahead and print. While that's printing, I'm going to move you guys over here. And don't look at my workspace, it's a wreck. Okay. So the directions for what I'm doing is I use the spray so that I am able to sublimate onto cotton fabric, because sublimation is normally only good on polyester, but you can buy special liquids. This is a concentrate, so you mix 1 ounce of this liquid to, I think, 7 ounces of purified water or whatever. So, and then you would spray it on your garment. Of course, you want to have it completely dry, because if it's not dry, it will burn to, it'll turn like a brown yucky color. It will burn to it. So it needs to be completely dry. We have our heat press going, so I have to wait for that to warm up. But anyway, you spray it down. I put mine in the dryer to let it dry, and like this is one that I did this morning. Anyway, you let it dry. When it's ready to go, we will move on to the next step, but I'm waiting for the heat press to finish heating up. But in the process, while that's doing the heating part, they also offer other things that you can do sublimation on. This is a printable Htv, and it is made for 100% cotton. It's called Subli-Flex, and I found it on, actually Jenna found it for me on Amazon, but it is the Subli-Flex 202. And this is also one of my designs that is on my Etsy store. It is a vinyl, so you would, again, print it backwards, weed out the white area, because you don't want any of the white, you want just the design. So after you weed it, you put it on top of your shirt, follow the directions, of course, and this is what it comes up to be. And they have one more. Let me find that shirt. This shirt was done with, it is a special paper that you print on. Again, it is for cotton, because sublimation you can do on polyester. You don't need all this extra. These extra things are to be able to do it on cotton fabric, because cotton shirts are more common than a polyester shirt. But it comes, you get a special paper, and then there's a powder. So once you print out on this paper, you get a little bit of the powder, and you make sure the powder covers every part of the ink while it's still wet. And then you kind of dust it off. Then you would set this paper under the heat press. You don't close it down. You just set it in about 2 inches, and let it sit in there for about 30 seconds. And then once it's done, then you would put it on your shirt and go up. But it comes with instructions. So that's another way that you can do it. And this is what this one looks like. It's also a shiny, and you can kind of hear this one, but this is a cotton shirt. So And it does sublimate perfectly fine to it. I don't want to show you all of the image because it's not my image. So it's one that I found and I colorized. I thought it was really, really cute. But it looks really great once you put it on your shirts. And it took a lot of trial and error to get the colors the way that I like them, doing different settings, printing different papers. I have bought several different papers. But regular printer paper works just fine. Let me show some of these images. Okay, so this is regular printer paper. And the ones down here on the bottom that are really light, this is also done just regular printer paper. So it does do the color, but you can tell the difference in color when you get like the special sublimation paper and then regular printer paper. Like you can see the difference. Just look at the flowers. The difference in the color of the flowers. They're kind of like pastel, very soft here, and then they're nice and vibrant here. So there is a difference, but it does work either way, doing regular printer paper or buying the sublimation paper. The sublimation paper isn't that expensive. I think you get like 100 sheets or maybe 110 sheets for, I don't know, less than $15. So it's not really that expensive. I'm going to go ahead and let my press finish heating up. When it's done, I will be back and we will finish this video. Okay, now that the press has come up to the instructions on this particular way that I'm doing it, state to pre-press your shirt for 10 seconds with very firm pressure. So we're going to go ahead and pre-press. And then here's our image. So we are going to make sure our shirt is lined up to be able to put our image. Okay. Once you have your image, you're going to add your protective. And this is butcher paper that I bought. I think it was, I don't know. It's on a huge roll. I ordered it online from samsclub.com. So anyway, we are going to press for 60 seconds. And this particular product says you press it at 90 degree or 390 degrees, very firm pressure for 60 seconds. So that's what we're going to let it go ahead and do. And sublimation can be done on pretty much anything nowadays. Like they have sublimation products for all kinds of stuff. The pop things on the back of your phone, the little metal rings that you can put your finger through to hold your phone. They have phone stands, phone cases, blankets, shirts. I've done acrylic photographs. They have metal photographs. I have a catalog of just a ton of stuff that you can sublimate on. So the printer that I got is a Sawgrass SG400, and I got it from US Cutters. It shipped very quickly, like I had it within a couple of days. And I've actually had no problems with it. Absolutely love it. And it was just under $600. I want to say it was $575. So we're done. All we're going to do is peel off our, let me turn you guys, shut that down. Okay, I'm going to turn it, and there's paper in there. I don't like it. You're supposed to put something in there so it doesn't bleed through. So that's it. That's what you get when you're done. And that is sublimation. Like I said, the design, the frog design, I actually designed the whole thing, but I sell the frog design on my Etsy store. It's all one word. It's My Crafters Anonymous. And I will put a link to it in the description. But that is it. This is done with my designs on sublimation. This is also sublimation. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys.